and welcome everyone back to another video. This one is probably one of the most spontaneous videos I have done so far, but I had an idea while grocery shopping, and this is actually a topic that I've been thinking about for a while, and now I wanted to really explore it. So for this video, what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a normal grocery shopping trip like I normally do, and I go shopping at discounters, so I always try to go for the cheapest options, but I'm also very against plastic. But for me personally, I haven't found a solution yet on how to avoid plastic in food altogether, because I always think that the food, when I buy it without the plastic wrapping, is far more expensive than when I buy it packaged. And I always said that because I always thought it was true, and now I want to explore if it is really true. So what I did, I bought my normal shopping list. I have the receipt where I have what each item costs, and then I'm gonna try and buy the same thing on Saturday on the weekly market in town and see whether I can find the similar stuff for similar prices or even cheaper, and kind of teach myself on how to buy things without being wrapped in plastic. So let's go. So these are all the things I bought. I bought some parsley, which I can reuse. This is fun. I brought with me 2 heads of broccoli, some chopped salad, lettuce, some mushrooms, some mixed greens for soup, some carrots, diced tomatoes, 4 oranges, some lemon juice, and a big zucchini. All of this came to 10 euros and 26 cents. I think it is actually really funny how the zucchini or courgette is the only thing that is not wrapped in plastic. And this I'm gonna try and rebuy the same amount, roughly, if it is possible, at the local market, and we'll see how that goes.
Eine Flugmango. Hat sich 70 Cent. Das hatte ich ja schon besser. Petersilie.
I went to the farmer's market today and I bought some stuff. So let's get into this. First of all, I tried to buy the same things that I bought in the supermarket, which was more difficult than I thought it would be, but I almost got everything. So the things I did not get, or I didn't want to buy there because I didn't know how to bring them home, I just took them out of the equation, and I'm gonna do the math again. So, but first, what did I get? These are my little notes for the prices. So first of all, I got some mushrooms, and I also got the same measurements, like weights, and the same amount that I got from the supermarket, so it would be easier and better to compare. So I got some mushrooms, some leek, some parsley, and some broccoli, which I'm not gonna take out of the bag because then it's gonna be very pretty on the floor here. Then I got 4 oranges, 2 lemons, some celery, excuse me guys, and some carrots and a zucchini or courgette. And yeah, that is it. At the farmer's market, I knew that it would be quite difficult not to find all this stuff, but just to look around and see what things are cheapest at which place. And I walked around quite a bit. I know this gets easier once you know all the farmers and what they sell and who has the cheapest prices, but for me it was quite difficult, and it took me quite a long time, longer than it would normally take for me to go shopping for vegetables. So yeah, this is one downside to going to the farmer's market, I think. Also, I had to cycle into town, and I took everything, or I put everything in this bag, but it was still quite a struggle to carry it over the market, and yeah, so this is something I do not really like, and I had to cycle for 30 minutes to get there and 30 minutes back, but I wanted to do this experiment, so here it is. So let's do the math. What I didn't get at the farmer's market, what I got at the supermarket were sliced tomatoes and lettuce. For the diced tomatoes, there was just no way I was going to get them at the farmer's market, just regular tomatoes. And I honestly kind of forgot that I could buy regular tomatoes instead. And the lettuce, and with both of them, they're very like fragile vegetables. So if I had carried them in this bag, they'd probably be like mushed. So I just took this out of the equation. So for the supermarket stuff, it came down to €8.83 in total. And for the farmer's market, it came down to €15.20. So that is €6.37 more than at the supermarket. What I really love about the farmer's market is that they do not give you any plastic. I used my own bags, also the white one for the broccoli, to put all my stuff in, or I just didn't use any bag at all. I know at some supermarkets you can also just take your own bags, but most of the things are wrapped in plastic, as you saw. And for the mushrooms, I didn't have another bag, but they gave me this paper one, which I think is also fine, because you can recycle it very easily. So in total, when you can compare both shopping trips, it is quite clear to me that it is a lot cheaper to buy at the local supermarket. I love the fact that there is no plastic at the farmer's market, but if you take the price difference of €6.37 that you'd have to pay additionally to get your vegetables and stuff from the supermarket, and if you're someone like me who eats a lot of vegetables, this is only a small part of the ones that you eat per week, and you multiply it by 4, which is the weeks you have in a month, or roughly the weeks you have in a month, then you come to €25.48 more per month just for your vegetables. And if you wanted to extend this to other foods as well, it get even more expensive. So what I can draw from, or what conclusion can I draw from this, is that maybe some of the items were quite similar in pricing, and I don't mind paying an extra 30 cents now and then for something that is organic and plastic free. And if I'm in town anyway, I might pick up things from the farmer's market more often, especially when vegetables are in season or when the farmer's market is slowly like closing down. They reduce their prices even more, which I was not fortunate to be there at that time. But I will definitely pick up some of the things more often, especially the things that I do not need on a regular basis. Like I do not use tons of celery, so I was also quite happy that they offered me like pieces of celery and I didn't have to buy the whole thing, which I thought was brilliant. But for most of the things, I'm probably gonna stick to the supermarket foods. Again, I do not like the plastic. I just see that it's recycled properly, and that I try and use as little plastic as possible. So whenever there is a like slightly more expensive option at the supermarket where you can have your broccoli plastic free or whatever, or I get a good deal on some like we almost throw it away food, then I will definitely get that. But for now, I am quite shocked to be honest. This was a lot of money to spend on this few vegetables, in my opinion, because I could get double that or the food for a whole week for the money that I spent at the farmer's market today. And yeah, maybe I will try and do this experiment with yet another way, maybe at an organic store or like what are these called, like no plastic stores, whatever. Or when you order your vegetables, you can also do that. Maybe I'm gonna do this in a while when I used all this stuff up, and we'll see and explore what the cheapest option is. And now I'm a student, so I cannot afford to pay like double the amount of money for the food that I eat. I will be a lot more cautious with the things that I eat for sure, but maybe I'll switch to like farmer's market only food when I have a proper salary and I can afford to do that. So yeah, that was it from me. Tell me what you thought about it in the comments. I'm really curious. Have you ever tried something like this? Do you want to maybe try something like this? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little experiment, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. See you in the next one. Bye.